Hi, jodyjelas here. I know you're used to seeing me in my studio, but this week I wanted to get really candid, really transparent, and share with you a personal message. 6% body fat, 12 kilos, 2 dress sizes, and 3 bra sizes down. That is the results of the last 90 days of my weight loss challenge to myself. And today I rewarded myself by getting a professional photo shoot, which was super fun. I jumped on some dude's yacht and got, like a boss, I'm on a boat, photo shots done. It was really cool. So people keep asking me for the secret or the trick to my weight loss, and I promised I was going to share it in this video. So we all know, right? You want to lose weight, you eat better, you exercise, no brainer. I mean, most people know that. So you get a nutritionist or you get a trainer. Obvious, right? Eat clean, low carb, high protein. So if we all know that, why are we all not super skinny, and why are so many people struggling with their weight? Now this has relevance to business as well. I'll get to that in a minute. You see, the thing is, to know and to not do is to not know. I mean, most people know how to eat sensibly, they know how to exercise, but most people don't do it. This is where you get the yo-yo dieting, or the people who will jump into business and quit their 40-hour-a-week job to work in their 90-hour-a-week business where they earn probably half as much as they did in a normal job. You see, there's a key that most people are missing out on. So if you look at your life like a graphic equalizer, right? You have a level for each area. So you've got one for relationships, one for money, one for your business, one for family, one for your health, your fitness, and one for your purpose and giving back to others. So all the areas of your life, you imagine that there's like a little level that you can change in that graphic equalizer, and you've got to try and get them level. Because what you find is sometimes that one area might drop down really low, and the quality of the sound, it just doesn't come out right. So the vibe of your overall life, they're all intertwined, all the different areas.
Just the vibe of the thing.
So you might find that if you've got a new exciting relationship, you're in that honeymoon phase, everything seems to fall into place. I remember being in a new relationship once, and within a month my sales had tripled in my business. But on the flip side of that, if your relationships aren't going well in your life, then usually all the other areas start to suffer as well. Or maybe you are so dedicated in one area that you neglect all the others. However, if you're going through a phase where one area of your life is dragging down all the others, and you need to move forward and get them back onto an equal level, then there's an exercise to do that. See, today I had one of those days where the traffic just happens to part for you like the Red Sea, all the lights are green, everybody's chirpy and over-delivering on service for you. You know those days where you walk a little bit taller and you've got to skip in your step because everything just seems to be falling into place? That's where I'm at right now. But 6 weeks ago, it was the opposite of that. I fell off the wagon with my diet about 57 times. There was nothing I wanted more than to shove my gob full of pies and cookies and anything I could get my hands on. My relationship was struggling. I said I was going to be candid, right? There was lots of changes going on. You see, when there is an area of your life that feels like it's dragging down the others, and it does, because it is all about the vibe of the thing, it's important to push through that resistance, because it's going to come up, and it's going to try and drag down the rest of the areas of your life. But what you got to do is not quit. That's the point where you just want to quit. You want to eat the pies, you want to stop exercising, you want to ditch that relationship because it's not as easy as it was. You don't want to have to work at it, you want it just to all happen. You need to get back and flow. So back to the example with my weight. I've always fluctuated with my weight. I bounce 5 kg up and down like a kid on a trampoline, seriously. Fluctuate all the time. And in the past, I haven't been a finisher. I've always been creative and an ideas person, but I haven't followed through. So this year, my goal was, in everything I do, to follow through. And this has been my best year ever, hands down. So with my weight loss, here's what made it different this time. Now here's the trick. With my weight loss, I saw a lady, and she was probably larger than I am. And I saw an after photo of where she is now, and she's an absolutely stunning bikini model. What that did for me is it made me realize that there is a body that I've always dreamed of having that I never thought I could, and here is proof that I could actually do it. So I saw this window of opportunity. It was like a vision into my future self, a body that I dreamed of having and didn't think I could, but here was proof that I could actually have it. It completely broke through a glass ceiling and lifted that limiting belief. So I pulled in my mentor, I pulled in a nutritionist, we set a plan, and I got to work. And I kept focusing on that visual, I kept focusing on that picture of that woman, kept taking photos so I could see the progress. It's so important to stop and look back at what you've achieved and be grateful for that. About 6 weeks ago, I plateaued and I started to freak. I thought, oh my goodness, this is it. I'm not losing any weight. I'm going back to my old self. I'm going to start drinking like a hobo to escape, to get over this. But I had to push through that resistance. And what happened was I started exercising a lot more than I was. And that was the key. According to the scales, I still haven't lost more weight. In fact, since I've been back in New Zealand, I lost a little bit and I put a little bit back on in the last 3 weeks. But here's what's happened. I've been looking at those photos and I can see the progress. I can see that a month ago I weighed the same, but my body shape is completely different now. So it inspired me to keep going. So instead of thinking of that photo that I saw at the start that got me going, now I can look at my own photos of my own body and my own proof that I'm actually getting the results. So now every day I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for and super proud of. Expressing gratitude goes a long, long way, and I've talked about it for years, but I think more recently than ever, it's really been proven in my life how important it is to actually write down the things you're grateful for. Another trick, when I'm at the gym and I'm on that leg press and I'm pushing hard and it hurts like hell, that energy that I'm using in my head to basically bitch and moan about the pain, I take that energy and I visualize something else. Like yesterday, for example, I was watching the music videos up on the wall, so I took that focus, that energy, that pain that was into bitching and moaning, and I focused it onto a visual of me on that dance floor in Vegas in a short skirt and heels, because I can, with some kick-ass legs, definition, visualizing that, and next thing you know, my set's over and it's done, and I'm one step closer to the body that I really want. And if you come back to that graphic equalizer, it's only natural that when you're kicking ass in one area of your life, you got the vibe going, that everything else in your life just happens to fall into place. The traffic parts like the Red Sea, you get the car parks, your business comes together, your relationships start to flourish. You have a better relationship with your kids, with your friends, with your family. And if it's money you want, when all those areas are in place, the money just flows. It comes when you're living on purpose, living with passion, doing what you love, and helping others. 1 is your visualization. Take something that you really want and visualize your future self having or being that. 2 is gratitude. Every day you wake up, actually write down 5 things that you're proud of and that you're grateful for in your life. Try not to write down the same things every day. Try and write down 5 things that relate to that past 24 hours. The little things really do count. And finally, the vibe of the thing, your graphic equalizer. Take a look at all the areas of your life. If some of them are excelling and one of them's down low, then express gratitude specifically for that area of your life and help lift that one up by keeping the vibe overall pretty cool in your life. I'm so super excited about where my life's going in 2013, and I'm so grateful to all the mentors that I've had throughout this year and that will take me through into 2013. I can't wait to keep working with my Boom clients and seeing the results that they're getting, because the more results I bring, the more results they bring, and the more I can help them. So this is my candid video. There's people around here staring at me like some sort of freak, because if you can hear the waves, I'm down at Red Beach here. So next week is Christmas. I'm still going to do a video, but I wish you all the merriest of Christmas. And 2013 is going to kick ass.
Everybody's kicked a goal.
If you like this video, my little candid episode here down at the beach, then like it, share it, send it out to your friends, and head over to jodyjelas.com and subscribe so you get all future videos. I'll see you over there.
Checked out the free video series at Boom Formula yet? Go along to boomformula.com where you can watch 3 free videos on how to get that program out of your head and into an online profitable program. No fluff, action focused, geek stuff done for you. See you over there.